The School of Information Studies Technology Services presents Remote Lab. Remote Lab is a technology which allows you to use your computer to connect to our labs over the internet. More than one user can get into Remote Lab at the same time. Let's see how it works. First, you go to this website, Remote Lab, iSchool, Syracuse. When you log on, you'll see this screen. Before you can connect to Remote Lab, you'll need to get some client software. That's available on the right over here where it says Need Help. There's software for Windows and the Mac. Up at the top, you can see how many seats are available in Remote Lab. You'll see the total number of seats, how many are in use, and how many are left. When you're ready to connect to Remote Lab, you need to come over here and click on the Make Reservation button. This sends a signal back to Remote Lab, which will connect to one of our computers and reserve it for you. Next, you'll see this screen. This screen says that you have this particular computer reserved, and now is the time that you can connect. If you want to connect at this point, you click this button here, which says Connect to Remote Lab. If you want to get another computer because maybe the one you have isn't working or something like that, or you're done, you can click this Clear My Reservation button. Let's see what happens when you click the Connect button. When you click Connect, it takes the reservation and sends the remote desktop client back down to your computer and shows you the Remote Lab screen. At this point, you are now logged into one of our computers, and you can do all the work that you would normally do just like you were sitting in the lab. Remote Lab, let's sum it up. It works just like the real labs. You log in with your NetID and password, and you have access to all of your files on your H drive just like you would in the real lab. Remote Lab, the client, works on Windows and Macs, so if you have your own Windows laptop or MacBook, you can use that to connect to Remote Lab. The Remote Lab website is Remote Lab iSchool Syracuse. When you need to connect to Remote Lab, you need to go to this site first. If you lose your connection and you need to connect again, you need to go back to the site to get your reservation. And last but not least, when you're done using Remote Lab, be sure to log out. This will release your Remote Lab reservation so that someone else can log in and use the system. Well, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy Remote Lab. Bye now.